last time that the three of us were together in the same room was at the Oxford Summer School in 2016. And before that, it had been even longer. And so it was very special for the three of us to come together.
I remember it was the Oxford Town Hall. We were talking about all our different the ways in which our research was going in different directions and how it converged. So 9 years ago, celebrating 30 years is curious because in many ways it feels like very short time, like very few years, but it also feels like an eternity. When we started this work, we were in different places, in different institutions. John and I have retired since then, but also I moved from Bangor to Oxford, and Zindel moved from the sort of Centre for Addiction and Mental Health in Toronto to the University of Toronto, teaching postgraduate clinical students. So each of us have changed in major ways of what we do. So that gives a sense of like it's 50 or 60 years ago.
I think it's not only, has the world of MBCT changed in all these wonderful, marvelous ways, but actually the world is a different place. And I think it's, you can't disentangle those two, and I'm not even sure that what we did that could happen now.
Someone asked me that same question 30 years, and I said, the Who are going on a reunion tour. And that, I think, is an exercise in nostalgia. And they may well fill up arenas, but I don't feel that being here after 30 years is an exercise in nostalgia, because there's so much that's going on that's actually moving forward. The sense of being here is helping us look forward and move forward and interact with people who will be taking part in that in a different way than we did. It's a big number, 30 years, but at the same time, it still feels like it's growing and getting bigger.
What should be the intention for MBCT for the coming 30 years? My sense is that there is a thread that is saying it has to be much more at the collective level rather than the individual, and particularly the kind of global polycrisis that we're facing. It seems to me that MBCT may well have a role in actually, not to put too dramatic a point on it, saving the world.
I'm going to be a little bit more modest and say that my intention would be increasing access to MBCT, because as wonderful as it is, it's still very limited. So if there are ways of getting it more into the hands of people who do need it and who don't have the same availability right now, I think that would be a real win.
I think increasing access is right too. And what you notice from the presentations at this meeting, like something on, say, mothers who have burnout, it's not just burnout and depression, but it's actually neglect and abuse of children of those mothers. So just one person has a big ripple effect out to their community. And mindfulness has something, MBCT has something to offer at the individual level and then into the collective level, as Sharon says. But it's access.